Hello, everybody. I am the Amateur Day Trader, and we are back in the simulator today. As I mentioned before, I was about to drop below 25,000 on my account, and that happened, and now we are back in the sim. So let's explore day one in the sim. So first off, I want to say that it's a lot easier to have confidence in the sim because it is not real money. That said, I am trying to place my trades based on how I normally would. Um, so, that in mind, let's start out today with our first trade on Oscar Health. Actually, our only trade on Oscar Health. OSCR, I came in at a short here. This was, if you notice, this is a 5-minute chart here, and I saw our first 5-minute candle, and then our second one had some strong selling in it as well, and then we sort of broke out. So this was kind of a 5-minute opening range breakout. Took a short for 400 shares, and it worked out. I did a first partial here, bought back 200 shares, did my second partial here, or I guess closed out the rest of my position here, and it worked out. Then we're going back up. We'll see what it does for the rest of the day, but that was that trade. Another trade today was on IREN. I really messed this up. Also, you'll notice my indicators aren't on here. I'm still messing around with some of these charts, just getting my simulator set up the way I want. But nonetheless, this was a what was this? I think this was an attempted ABCD on a 1-minute chart. Yeah, so I was looking at A, B, C, and then we started pushing down again, so I sold off here. It just didn't get to where I wanted it to go, and I ended up getting stopped out. Totally fine, that happens. And if we look at our last trade of the day on Lyft, so sold out here. Basically, my thoughts here were I saw kind of this retracement back up to VWAP, and it didn't really seem like it was going to push through, and then we started selling off, so it's just sort of counting on it bouncing off VWAP, right? We've been kind of moving downward all day. Here was our open at 9:30. We opened below VWAP and just kind of stayed below VWAP. Started losing a little bit of momentum here as we approached VWAP, so I figured that we weren't really going to break through. You can see I was almost wrong. I think my stop here was at 23.30, and I think we actually got up to 23.29, so I was pretty lucky that I didn't get stopped out there. Took a partial here, and I actually still have 100 shares in this position. Gonna see where it goes. I'm kind of watching this on the 1-minute chart. You can see I parceled out right here. This was my buy-in at, or my short sell at 23, and I partialed here at, let's take a look, at 22.50. And my stop was at 23.30, so not quite 2-to-1, but it was for me, it was a good spot to close out half my position, and now I'm just going to let the rest ride down to hopefully the low of the day, 21.91. You can see I have a order placed here to close out the rest of my position at 21.91. I moved my stop to break even, so you can see my stop is at 23, where I initially did the short sell of 200. So we'll see where that goes. Today it looks like I have so far made a total of 176 fake dollars. I've realized 110 of that, and so just kind of seeing where Lyft ends up today. But my point is I dropped below 25,000, so I'm back in the simulator. I'm trying to make good decisions. Part of why I make these videos is so I can explain what I was thinking out loud, because if I can't explain what I did, that to me means I did the wrong thing. So, happy trading, everybody. Again, I am the Amateur Day Trader. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you soon.